In this video, we're going to be talking about where to find past MPT questions for free. So before we dive into those suggested places that you can check out to get your hands on some MPT questions for free, first of all, remember what the MPT is. It's the Multi-State Performance Test. And if you're taking the Uniform Bar exam, you will be faced with 2 MPTs, and together they'll make up 20% of your total bar exam score. That's about 70 multiple choice questions. So of course, this is something that you want to take very seriously and prepare accordingly. So while preparing for the MPT, one of the most important steps in doing so is practicing. So if you're looking to get your hands on some MPT questions, obviously some of our favorite and best resources are those that are free. So where can you find these past MPT questions for free? Our first suggestion as a resource is the National Conference of Bar Examiners website, or the NCBI. Remember that the National Conference of Bar Examiners, these are the people who both draft and administer the MPT exam. So if you go to their website and you go to their study aid store, there are some MPTs available for purchase. Those tend to be the newer MPTs, but they also offer MPTs going back from February 2010 to July of 2014 for free. And they have the accompanying point sheets with it. Remember, the point sheet is essentially all of the information you could have included in that MPT. It's more information than you technically would have to include to get a passing answer. You'll notice the MPT point sheets are quite lengthy, so don't be too overwhelmed by them. So that's the first place you can go to get free past MPTs. Check out the NCBI website, and again, they make MPTs available from February of 2010 to July of 2014. Anything newer is available for purchase. The second resource for free past MPT questions is the Georgia Bar Admissions website. So Georgia is not a uniform bar exam jurisdiction, but they do administer the MPT, and they have been administering the MPT to their examinees since July of 2011. The great thing about this website and about Georgia in terms of a bar exam state is that they administer both of the MPTs drafted by the National Conference of Bar Examiners. So if you check out their website, they have the questions available, and while they don't have the MPT point sheet available, what they do make available is a good student response. And this good student response is a real life examinee who scored high in response to that MPT on their actual bar exam day. So it's a really nice representation of what could be expected of you. Again, I know those point sheets can get a little overwhelming because they have so much information in them, where a good student answer is a more realistic look at what the expectation is. But please be careful. When you're using these good student answers, remember that they're not perfect. They might not include everything that you would want to include, or there might be some errors in them. But nonetheless, the Georgia Bar Examiners website is a great place to get free MPT questions and to see good student responses. Our third resource in terms of places you can find past MPTs is also the New York Bar Examiners website. So New York is now a uniform bar exam jurisdiction, so if you check out their site, they go back to July of 2016. And going back to July of 2016, they offer a synopsis of each MPT, and then they offer a good student response. So to be clear, they do not appear to actually offer the real or full MPT, but instead they offer kind of like a summary of it in a good student response. So again, you might want to go there to just utilize a good student answer, for instance. So we hope you find these resources helpful. Again, just to recap them, check out the National Conference of Bar Examiners website, check out the Georgia Bar Examiners website, as well as the New York Bar Examiners website. There you can likely find free MPT questions as well as point sheets or good student answers. We hope you find this video helpful in your preparation for the MPT.